budget review session that Auditor Spetnik will held before this meeting. Just want to thank her for that work, and just sort of reiterate for everybody, since we're on a full meeting now, that this budget cycle, I think, will be one of our toughest challenges going forward, not because the resources aren't there to bridge a gap, but because there's a lot of uncertainty in our future. And so these budget review sessions, we've got the department heads have already submitted, I think all of them now have submitted their proposed budgets. We're on a good timeline, and the question ultimately for all of us in this room and the public will be sort of figuring out what to do in light of significant revenue loss from our largest employer in the city. But I think because of the strong financial position we're in and have been in, we're in a position where we can at least tread some water and get through from a city perspective until we know more. A few other updates. Just comment on Councilman DeMint's item number 1. Ultimately, the question here is that there, I essentially was some confusion, I think, on the language in the ordinance that is there now and the language that we need under the revised code. So I want to thank Councilman DeMint, that committee, and the Law Director's Office for working through that process with us. This is one of the first times we're utilizing Community Improvement Corporation to do development, and ultimately we want to get that development right. That's hopefully going to lead to housing for this community. And so it's been a process to get the right legislation in front of you, but we appreciate your patience. I will also mention his other item, second reading on 89 Riverside Street. It's timely because since our last meeting, the building on that property was torn down. That was torn down with grant money that was facilitated through the land bank. That was the old Chillicothe City school bus garage, and then it was our Service and Parks and Rec garage, and now it is ready to become the future home of the World Heritage Visitors Center at the corner of Mulberry and Riverside. So that's an exciting thing, and I think with that building down, it becomes a little bit easier to see, sort of imagine what that corner is going to look like. And as Councilman Creed mentioned, those bricks that'll lead right to that front door. So that's exciting. On that note, with the land bank is also the facilitator of brownfield remediation money that is available to to each county in Ohio. Last year, the land bank took its money and allocated it towards the remediation of a property that the city owns on 7th Street, right next to the transit facility. It's an old CSX property. There's going to be about $800,000 worth of remediation on that property. A lot of dirt being removed, but ultimately making that site developable within the city limits and being remediated to the point where it could be residential if we ended up going that route. So that's an exciting thing, and another thing that the land bank has been able to help process in this community. Wastewater Treatment Plant construction continues. A couple of the new processes will go online in the next couple of weeks. The way that is working is because it's basically a reconstruction project, a process will go offline and a new process will go online. As opposed to, actually in Portsmouth right now, they're constructing an entirely new facility, and their old facility will just cease working altogether one day and the new one will go online. So for us, we will have processes go on and offline little by little.